Hello there, gamers. We are now looking at our next match for quarterfinals. We got Sangoose Gaming versus Rozemyne. This is their second match for the losers bracket so far for both players, I believe. Remember, this week you have to win twice if you're in the losers bracket to continue. Looks like we got our warm-up selected now. Getting into that. Love to see double time in the warm-up. My favorite mod. This is quite the high star rated map. This is 4.62 star after DT, correct? Approach rate 10.3, so we are looking at, you know, AR9 DT, quite fast, a lot faster than anything we have currently pulled. Both players struggling here. I mean, no one's even holding an S rank, but Rozemyne's got about a 3% accuracy lead and about 30k score difference. Maybe at this very high skill cap DT, Rozemyne will have an advantage against Sangoose Gaming. Do you know what seed players we're looking at here currently? There we go, I can actually see chat now. That's quite the long warm-up, sheesh. We can see as the map is progressing, our players are unfortunately losing accuracy as the map gets harder. Brutal for these players. And what, last year's pool? Long the banger. Go Rozemyne from Ascendance of a Bookworm. Let's go. Eesh, what a roll. Sangoose Gaming rolling an 86 off the bat. Rozemyne an 84. This is about any other matches an 84 would have won. However, in this case, no dice. Rozemyne will get to ban first, or I should say be subjected to banning first. Hidden 1 is gone. No more funny K-pop band doing Japanese song. And then we're seeing Hard Rock 3 leave us. And our first pick is going to be Nomad 2. Our players definitely seem to prefer Nomad 2 out of anything in the pool. Probably because it's always the shortest of the Nomads. Vivian's expecting the impossible here in Rift Chat. These two players are very close in seed, so this should be an interesting one. And we see our first miss from Sangoose Gaming. Not what you want to see out of the person who picked the map. Sangoose finds another miss, unfortunately, as Rozemyne has found 200 combo max score increase here. With 1/4 of the map gone, Sangoose is going to have to start building a combo and hope for some Rozemyne misses. But now Sangoose Gaming has found their 200 combo. About halfway done with the map. Pretty close right now. Both players looking pretty strong now. Gotten their rhythm in with this map. Rozemyne's still holding an SS. Oh, and Rozemyne finds a break. That's going to give Sangoose Gaming a lot closer back to having a score lead, but they do find a miss as well. Rozemyne's lead is slowly increasing once again, back to where it was previously. 60k difference. Last 5% of the map. It's not going to be enough time anymore. That's pretty much the map. Unfortunate 1 miss from Rozemyne. Honestly, Sangoose Gaming's 3 miss, not much worse. Good scores from our players. We have viewer in chat who's betting on a 6-0 Rozemyne win against Sangoose. I hope the match is a little spicier than that, though, I'm not gonna lie. And this is now Rozemyne's pick. This was a break point, as that was Sangoose Gaming's pick. Rozemyne's moving into Hard Rock 2. This is quite the tricky Hard Rock map. Probably the most technical out of the ones in the Hard Rock pool. I've gotten pinged. Hello there. Welcome to the streams, Ariel.
Yo, what's up?
You have missed a little bit of spiciness. Sangoose Gaming's Nomad 2 pick was just a breakpoint as Rozemyne took it, and now Rozemyne's moving into Hard Rock 2.
Ooh, a Hard Rock 2 pick. I didn't expect many of those this week. So,
No, I did not either.
it looks like the client is
Yes, I love Nomad 2, guys.
Okay, there it goes.
And now that we have the correct map on the left side of the screen, we can see both players are still assessing this early intro. This is really going to come down to who can hold combos for the longest, and sure, that's true for all maps, but this has a lot of tricky jumps that are not easy. Some spots where
Gaming already missing.
Rozemyne almost hitting the 200 combo score cap, couldn't quite hold.
Missing right before it. The classic.
I'm safe.
Oop. Oh no. We're never safe.
Never safe in Hard Rock.
And I was going to say that because of the accuracy, it looks like Rozemyne is a little bit more comfortable on the map, especially on these memory S jumps here.
Yeah, and with that miss there, the score increase had been going to Sangoose, but now it's just shooting up to Rozemyne. 45,000 score difference.
Oh, they do miss that jump.
Sangoose can hold. They can actually tear that entire difference back over to their side.
Oh, another miss. So that is going to go back to Sangoose. They can hold combo for a little bit longer.
Are we going to see a breakpoint again? Sangoose 200 combo.
And hitting those little displaced nodes. Both players hitting that jump right there.
Both players don't want to let go to the combo. There's no map left. It's not going to matter here with 40k score difference. Sangoose is going to 100% take this now. Look at this crazy turn of events.
And it's another breakpoint.
Back-to-back breakpoints.
We're back to even.
This shows it's all about combo. Don't let anyone ever tell you that this game's not a combo game. Lower ag, higher misses, better combo.
Let's go.
Finally, some good scores. Love to see it. That was quite impressive.
These players are pretty similar, to be fair. I can definitely see why Rozemyne went for this pick, as in qualifiers, they got 2nd on Hard Rock 1 and 5th on Hard Rock 2. So, very strong Hard Rock play overall, and they definitely did well on this Hard Rock. But
now
Sangoose overperforming maybe a little bit. They're really confident on Hard Rock, it seems, this week.
Absolutely, and the funniest thing here is that Sangoose chose to ban Hard Rock 3. I wonder now that they're picking Hard Rock 1 if they're starting to question that choice, or maybe they really despise that map, so I don't know.
Yeah, we'll just have to see how the rest of this match plays out. The funny thing about Rozemyne's qualifier scores is that their worst mod overall was no mod. You don't see that very often.
Why are there so many players in this tournament whose worst skill is no mod? It's so unusual.
You would think that would just be the baseline skill.
It has been for years in this country, and it's changing, and I don't know if I like it or if I'm scared. Either way, I'd rather funny things keep happening, so let's keep it going.
I think we're all a little bit afraid of change.
You can see our first droplet. Actually, that was a full miss, I apologize, from Rozemyne right at the very start. Not really getting... Oh, that doesn't help, though.
Yeah, as long as it's before 200 combo, it's not the worst thing in the world, but, you'd still rather hold on to your combo than miss. Sangoose SSing that intro.
And what an absolute banger.
I know, the song's amazing.
Looking at about a 22,000 score difference now.
Yeah,
Both
which
players-
is the difference of about a miss. Even though Rozemyne missed twice because they were there so early in the map, it doesn't matter that much.
Sangoose misses.
Yeah, so that's going to bring it back to a little bit close to even, but I think Sangoose will still be in the lead by a tiny bit.
You're crazy, there's no way.
Oh, Rozemyne actually taking the lead. This is why missing before 200 combo is better than afterwards.
Absolutely. And it's barely going to be a score lead. We're looking at 4,000 score difference. You could miss a couple drop. Oh, well, we're missing more than droplets. And the score is shooting way back over to Sangoose as they have the 200 combo.
I'm just vibing out to the song, man.
Mm-hmm. Still rather close, though. Only got 1/3 of the map left, but, you know. Then Sangoose misses, and it's about to swing right back over again.
Yeah, missing on that large jump there. Not really prepared for it.
And another miss. That's going to help Rozemyne a lot, actually. Oh,
Sangoose starting to struggle a little bit here.
this whole map's a struggle. Help.
Fair enough.
But I agree, this section is definitely where you're getting in the weeds of cross-screen jumps at this point. Rozemyne missing. Sangoose's combo is not as good as when it happened the other way, so they're going to have a hard time getting it over. It's probably going to be a 5k score advantage for Rozemyne still.
Yeah, and with that miss, that's definitely going to solidify the lead for Rozemyne here.
Unless Rozemyne, like, chain misses or something. It's kind of... We're just too close to the end.
Yeah, 40,000 point gap this far into the map is going to be hard to make up. Rozemyne would need to miss several times. And there we have it.
900k, not bad, honestly. Can't be mad with that.
So I think that's a really good score from both players.
850 is also incredibly good for a map as challenging as this is, especially considering our players. I think
what Rozemyne's going to go for next.
Well, we still have the double time pool. No mod was a little shaky. Maybe we could do hidden? Oh no.
I think that could also
I think
be.
hidden's a good call, honestly.
Both players did pretty average on hidden in qualifiers. They both scored around like 14.
Yeah, but we did see a 1 miss on gay bar from them in the previous match. Like 1 or 2 misses.
That's true.
It was so, you know, maybe that in particular is a good pick for them. But yeah, that is a good point.
Yeah, these players are pretty similar overall, which makes picking a lot more difficult.
Here they're talking about how Hard Rock is the RNG mod, but you know, we still have Ocean Man down there. That might be a better better RNG map.
Oh, there you go.
It is. I called it. I called it.
We need the most RNG possible.
Yes. The only thing that would have made this more RNG if it was sight read flush.
That would be messed up. We're not.
That would be messed up. And then, like, imagine, like, you take the map and, like, you just, like, flip it each time it gets played a random direction. So then the players don't know if they're gonna get horizontal flip or vertical flip or 90-degree turn. God, imagine how scuffed that'd be. Give me 1 sec, I'll be right back.
This is a banger though. A classic. This will really show who practiced this map and who didn't. And there, we're about to start. Let's see if somebody can finally. Wait, who's? I already. Oh, this is Rozemyne's pick. Let's see if somebody can finally win their own pick. Yeah, if we keep going by breakpoints, Sangoose is going to win this pick. I could see it.
Oh my god, is that Ocean Man by Ween? My favorite. I don't know. That's a tough choice. What's your favorite song from the SpongeBob movie?
The only one I don't remember many of them. It's been a long time.
I mean, I don't have that many choices, but I always really liked the Goofy Goober Rock as a kid.
I think that's really the only one I remember.
So basically, I'm asking, where's that map in pool next?
True.
Both players at the smallest of the flashlights now, 200 combo.
Both practice this, and Rozemyne's gonna miss here. So Sangoose is gonna get quite the lead because this move doesn't have a lot of.
No, and we're right smack in the middle. Unless Sangoose misses many times, I mean, there's not a lot of opportunity now. But Rozemyne does have the advantage of having an easier time figuring out where these notes are. But Sangoose is not missing them. They have learned this map.
They practiced.
They might have missed a droplet, but a droplet is nothing because it's not a circle. That left jump, both players hit. This is looking pretty secure now for Sangoose Gaming with a nearly 90k and growing score lead. Even if they miss now, there's not enough time, I think, for it to even swing back.
Yeah, I think they already won the point.
Oh, nice! FC!
And then FC from Sangoose Gaming.
Love to see it.
4 breakpoints in a row.
Just players have no idea what to pick. This is a complete throwing shit at the wall moment. Absolutely fantastic, FC. You love to see it.
I love it when people practice the maps.
Guys saying that Gary Come Home is one of his favorite SpongeBob songs, but that one was not in the SpongeBob movie. But I agree, absolute banger.
I do remember that song as well. Now let's see if somebody can finally win their pick. That'd be great. Or we could just go. Yeah, or we could just go breakpoint after breakpoint until tiebreaker. I'm fine with that.
True. I'm absolutely fine with that.
Ooh, Sangoose asked me how long they have to pick. Maybe they have to think real hard about this one. I mean, I'd be thinking hard too.
Well, every single one of their picks thus far has been a complete failure, so maybe thinking a little more might help.
It seems like every single map has been pretty close, though.
It has been quite close. At least within a reason. They haven't seen like a, I don't think you would expect like a 200k blowout on any map with seed 10 and 12 like this, but sometimes players just have a complete hole in their skill set,
Mm-hmm. But like I said earlier, these players are their skill sets match quite a bit. So we're seeing some really close matches here.
Nomad 1.
Let's go, Crowley Patterns.
God, I love consistency.
This consistency is a little quirky, though. I like quirky consistency. You can thank Crowley for that. And Jimzu, probably. I don't know what amateur did on this map.
Such a strange collection of mappers, honestly, on this GD. Like, you know, Crowley and Gemzu are already kind of opposite mappers in my head. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then you throw an amateur, like, you know, the crazy standard mapper. I'm not saying that they map crazy, but it's just crazy to see a standard mapper just throw it in there. It's like, all right, you know, it wasn't spicy enough, honestly.
This is a rain diff out of everything.
Yeah, it's not like we're looking at like an overdose where you're like, oh, I expect a little funny, or like maybe a really low diff where it's like, hey, look, they're just learning how to map. No, we're kind of in that in between where it's like awkward can be really awkward for players in this ranked rage, and we've thrown like, you know, the tech mapper, not a tech sog.
Yeah,
awkward aim mapper, which actually makes sense for this, but they're standard, not catch.
and then Crowley, who like specifically maps like really weird stuff. None of their maps are farmable, I mean, except for one. So I don't. It's a weird combination, like you were saying.
I like it. The more weird things can get, the more happy I am generally.
Same here. I'm trying to think of like Crowley maps that have, I don't know, I can't think of a single Crowley map that has a leaderboard full of FCs. the closest one is probably Seasons, and that's a long map too. Now I have to do some research.
We are definitely procrastinating a little here.
Wait, Seasons is leaderboard full of FCs.
We had a bathroom timeout from Rozemyne. That is what happened after the map was selected.
Ah, I see.
I missed
important.
that. Yes. That to be fully reset mentally and in terms of bodily functions.
Yeah, you don't want to be needing to go to the bathroom during a map. It's never a fun thing.
No, there's definitely no skill increase by that, I'll tell you.
I used to think that there would be a skill increase for like cross country. Like I would tell myself, hey, if I just don't go to the restroom before a race, it'll make me run faster because I'll need to go to the restroom.
Surely.
That did not happen.
I still have the belief that being slightly hungry when you play Ocean makes you better.
Oh, I can see that.
Not like hungry, but like a little hungry. I feel like if you're like very full, especially, like you get into like you start slouching and get a little lazy.
Yeah, it's like sloth.
Yeah, that's what I think.
We're finally in the map. And both players looking comfortable so far. I mean, both of their movements are pretty good on this.
Would you see a superior spin from Rozemyne? That's going to give them a 600-point lead as they caught 3 extra bananas.
If they both FC, that'll come in handy.
Maybe it was 2. Hard to tell. Anyways, Vivians, I have a question for you. Why are your bananas blue? That doesn't sound healthy. It's food coloring. Gotcha. Just like blue raspberry, you know?
It's totally not diseased or anything.
Scores are so close where, you know, those bananas are making a difference. If a player were to miss a droplet, it would actually make it a pretty significant difference too, even. Obviously, if someone were to miss, it'd make a big difference, but so far no one's let that happen, so...
Yeah, both players want to assess this. Oh, Rozemyne does miss a droplet there.
They did have the spin advantage though, but that means now that that spin advantage is almost null.
As you can see, it's a lot closer to like a 400-point gap instead of 600 now. Another spinner though. Sangoose doing much better on that one.
Oh my god, how close is this?
I think it tied it. I think it's tied.
Holy.
Oh my god. If they tie.
Oh, that's another droplet miss from Rozemyne. I think that's actually.
Oh
and
my god,
Sangoose
Sangoose misses! No!
The Dual FC Dream.
What did they miss on?
I have no idea. I just saw the red flash. I was kind of staring at the bottom middle where the line was, I'm not gonna lie.
Same here.
It's only a 22,000 score difference. It's actually not that huge, because, like, there's so much combo in this map.
Yeah, if Rozemyne misses, it will go back to even. But it seems like...
And Rozemyne has missed another droplet since then, so, you know. But, you know, droplet versus a whole node. Oh,
god, they both
okay.
missed that pattern. They both dashed too early.
That was so in sync.
Yeah, both of them losing their patience on that pattern and dashing too early.
Understandable.
Ooh, Sangoose starting to struggle on these, like, streams here. They are a little bit difficult to time. And now this is just gonna be Rozemyne's point.
Yeah, there's...
Oh my god, what happened there?
I don't think you're gonna placement at that one, I'm sorry. I mean, you could somehow...
Oh my god, they missed... It's still not enough time. They would have to
Surely they don't miss again. Oh,
Oh my
my
god, they missed
god.
It's still not enough
Surely they don't miss again.
time.
10k
Oh my
difference.
god.
And that's another breakpoint.
5 in a row, let's go. We have surpassed Tic-Tac-Toe
Let's go.
and Connect 4.
This is my highest combo in any catch map ever, holy. I see, quite the long map enjoyer.
Yes, totally.
This is now Rozemyne's pick. So far, picking has been quite useless. You may as well just ask your opponent to pick for you, because you probably win. Sangoose is apparently screaming at their monitor. Understandable. Maybe it will give your miss back. Wait. Take the miss away, sure. I like that better. Nomad 4.
I think this is the first time I'm seeing this map played.
This is my second time seeing it picked, and yeah.
How'd it go last time?
Not what I expected, at least, but players didn't seem that keen.
Oh, I see.
You ever just look at a map and you're like, oh yeah, that's like absolutely totally fine for this as a pick. Shouldn't be any issues, and then you watch your players kind of just crumble and you're like, oh.
Whoops.
Whoops. Wrong crowd.
DTMI 9 Nova is a really interesting mapper in my opinion. I like a lot of their standard maps.
Sangoose Gaming is apparently claiming that this will be the last breakpoint of the map. That's actually not in their favor. They should.
Yeah.
And the next one is the last one, not this one.
Some
They must be
confidence
expecting
issues
to-
here.
Absolutely.
And they are dashing too early on that pattern. So they do have the
scrambled.
first...
I get it.
Yeah. Oh, I see.
Yeah. It's pretty much every point where you're like, oh, players might miss here. Players just kind of actually do miss, and you're like, oh. Both players did hit that jump though, so that's good.
Oh, the
Sangoose
slider is
doesn't
giving.
miss.
Yeah.
Still not over yet. It might be a 50,000 score difference, but okay, well, that's not good.
And yeah, Rozemyne hitting these patterns. Missing that jump though, so the score difference will go back down to around like 50k-ish.
Mm-hmm. And it's not impossible to miss again. I mean, there's some stuff on here you can miss.
Sangoose is gonna have to hold combo though.
And just like that,
there.
a predicted miss on nothing is here. See, you didn't believe me. That will still be at least a 15k score difference, though. Still 1/4 of the map.
Oh, Sangoose missing the jump to like the. Oh my god.
No. Got a little excited by the blue bananas. Maybe they're blue raspberry flavored bananas. That'd be awful. And that's it.
Rozemyne is getting their first pick correct here. And now it's 4-2, a consolidated break point.
You can pin messages on Twitch? Why?
Yep.
Anyways.
So people can see stuff.
You're telling me there's anything ever written in chat worth seeing later?
If people are writing out like... I know the OSU Live channel pins the... what's it called? The link for like OSU Live 2, I think.
Mm-hmm.
When there's two matches going on at the same time.
I was just implying the Twitch chat does not usually say things that are good and smart, but you know, honestly, our Twitch chat is actually pretty good, so I can't even complain.
Yeah, I agree. You know, we have some smart viewers in chat. This is the.
It's not like 12-year-olds watching big streamer because they're on the top left and flashing at you when you open the app.
We're gonna get our first DT pick here. And it's DT2 out of all maps.
Yeah, it's the trickiest one, which I think is interesting. I guess if you're trying to see if you're gonna win against your opponent, you're gonna either pick the most consistent or the most difficult, you know? But I feel like this has more closely resembles something like Nomad 4 than maybe a Nomad 2 if we were considering this like a Nomad pick, you know? So I'm not exactly sure I understand this pick, but maybe it'll go better than I'm expecting.
Maybe Sangoose is just confident on the DT, we'll see.
Maybe. We saw in the warm-up, though, that Rozemyne won their DT warm-up, but that was an AR9 DT map, so...
Okay, that was a really early miss from Sangoose.
Oh my god, my ear popped and I can hear things out of that ear. Crazy. Both players missing at the exact same time.
Sangoose's movement on this map is slightly concerning.
It is slightly concerning. However, they caught that section and Rozemyne didn't, so it's now going back over. And the consequences of their movement has come once again.
Yeah, they're starting to struggle. Rozemyne does miss again, so the score is not going to be that far in their opinion. And another miss from Rozemyne.
This has got the combo. This is going to be very close.
They are over-dashing like crazy.
Neither player really knows what a combo is.
It's funny because Rozemyne's movement is much better, but they're also just missing on random stuff.
Mm-hmm. But now Rozemyne's starting to... Okay, never mind.
Oh.
Never mind. Both players hitting okay.
I think you should just stop talking.
I didn't say anything.
You were thinking it.
Was I though? I was kind of thinking that like I'm tired. Now Sangoose with the combo, but we're getting very close to the map. So unless Rozemyne misses again,
Which they are.
Which they are. It's pulling over very, very quickly. There's just enough notes.
Rozemyne again! Sangoose steals it at the last second.
It's their own pick. They almost lost it. Look at this.
Neither player getting over 200 combo.
That was a risky pick. That's a 6K point difference. Now Rozemine's pick again. Do you think they're gonna opt for another convert? Or
I
do you
could
think they're gonna... I'm feeling like they might pick a convert against them, but I could be wrong.
Hard Rock 3 is banned, right?
Yes.
Dang.
Still have the hiddens left. I don't think anyone's even touched that mod yet. We have DT 1 and 3, and we have no mod 3, right? So
Hidden 3.
this is kind of what I was expecting for a pick.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like they kind of got to test the water of how this would go.
Yeah, it seems like they're the better convert player overall. That this, especially with hidden, can get pretty tricky. So that might favor them.
You know what I was currently thinking about? How much the song's a banger and it shouldn't have been sped up, but that's just me.
Sangoose missed the first jump in the map.
Didn't need it. Calculated miss. Both players missing that jump. Hopefully this doesn't turn to a bloodbath here where players are just collecting misses rather than notes. 3,100 score difference currently. Very large score difference compared to, you know, the 5,000 we saw last time.
These players just don't want to win well. They want every match to be close for our entertainment. They're doing it for us.
They're literally creating content.
Ooh, Sangoose struggling on that slider. Not dashing far enough.
I just noticed that there's a 1.5% axe difference. Holy, what was I missing?
The misses, they're close in terms of discount, but Sangoose is not catching these droplets. May indicate a slightly harder time reading hidden.
And we're back down to that near non-existent score difference. It'll probably get to like 4,000 or like 3,000 again if they hold the 200. Both players.
Okay, Sangoose reaching 200, and Rozemyne
misses. That's
misses that
okay.
jump.
Well, back to basically even again.
Now, Sangoose is going to hold the lead. Oh, well, not anymore.
Not anymore. Rozemyne is now going to hold the lead. Oh, I really thought Rozemyne missed. I had the miss, so I was like, oh my god, there's no way.
Oh, there's the miss.
The script writers are going hard on this one. It's called Story for a reason.
Sangoose is starting to struggle quite a bit more, though. And we're seeing about a 40,000 point lead. It's the biggest lead so far, this map.
Still not impossible for us to win back. There's still a whole quarter of the map left.
Oh, 100%. If Rozemyne starts missing again, Sangoose can come back. We definitely saw that in DT2. Oh, but another miss from Sangoose. That's gonna make it rough.
Not good.
And this is pretty much in the bag now for Rozemyne.
Oh,
they do miss, but it's not going to be enough.
Yeah, unless Sangoose pulls us like crazy. Yeah, okay, now it definitely doesn't matter. That does mean that Rozemine's going to be on match point here.
Yeah,
Sangoose does get
Sangoose pick, yeah. So we'll see what they go for. This is going to be a very important pick on their end. Why is the diff name Exo4 Stealth Hunter?
Well, you see,
Yes. True. I've
Yeah.
never watched Gundam.
This isn't in Gundam though.
Ooh,
Oh my
digital.
god, back to back, kinda needs to know I lose. DT3. Name a more iconic duo in digital not knowing what to call his top diff, so he just calls it the song name. It's happened every single time.
Can't come up with something else. I mean, style does work here, in my opinion.
It does work, but it's just like, you know, it's really lazy. It's better than just calling it insane, that's what it's called before. Upgrades, people, upgrades.
Maybe you can upgrade.
Where? I don't see anything. Game chat? What's going on? Whoa, what's wrong with the metadata? For what? The song? No, the song name is called Style in English. It's not in... I'll literally post the metadata. I did my job.
Maybe you could upgrade the diff name to Lunatic. The classic. Right, both players hitting that jump.
Let's go. You'd love to see players hitting the jumps.
And they trade.
Well, so much for jumps. And hitting them.
Sangoose does have a tiny lead here.
That's amazing.
Ooh.
Oh my goodness.
That was
They're
rough.
struggling.
Rozemyne now taking the lead. And similar to DT2, their movement is a lot more smooth.
Mm-hmm.
But as we saw with DT2, that did not matter too much.
I don't really have a higher res version. I'm just gonna throw that in US General. According to the album cover itself, it is called Style, period. It is not written in Roman.
And another miss from Sangoose. That's gonna make it incredibly difficult to come back.
Yeah, this pick is really not working out for Sangoose, unfortunately. There's still time for it to swing back, but, you know, we're looking at nearly 70,000 already.
And Rozemyne is holding combo.
But not anymore. There's still more opportunities to miss. There's still a whole nother Ki coming up.
Sangoose is gonna have to hold combo though. Probably for the rest of the map.
For sure. And Rozemyne would have to miss at least one more time. And there's not too many more jump. And they do actually find a miss.
The score is going down, but they're gonna need to miss one more time for Sangoose to win. Oh, but that miss from Sangoose is gonna seal it. So Rozemyne winning the match here. And they survived this week's losers bracket.
They did. They had a tough opponent, especially with this match, you know what I mean? Sangoose was not just a pushover. It was very close, very hard time picking. It was a good match, exciting.
So unfortunately, Sangoose is out of the tournament, but they played really well. Especially in this match. And Rozemyne can look forward to playing again next weekend. Good job, everyone.
And Vivians, when can we see our next match? We are looking at Yai versus Owen in 1 hour.
Ooh, that's gonna be fun.
I'll have to let you take that one. It is our yearly holiday in my Osu Discord server, Into the Night, and we will be playing Into the Night, made famous by Osu Player 111 on repeat for like an hour. So we have more important things to do, you know.
You know, I completely understand.
Yeah, and then we're gonna play all the custom Into the Nights that people made this year, and then all the other custom Santana and Nickelback related songs, and then all the ones that are already ranked. It's gonna be a bit.
I look forward to hearing the stories. But
Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Congratulations to Rozemyne for surviving until the next pool. Hopefully they get to experience more bangers in semifinals if poolers do our job and we finish it. Thank you for watching.
goodbye.